Hello my friends and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. It's episode 4. Let's rumble. You roll up on the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time. There are a few street lamps here, and what light there is flickers with uncertainty. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. The smell of old rotting trash mixed with you don't want to know is overwhelming. No wonder people living here turn to BTLs. Better than lives. That's been stolen from Red Dwarf. BTLs were a Red Dwarf thing. Better Than Life was like, you know, a program that is like a virtual reality program that's so good you never want to leave. Anything's better than this. The Better Than Life chip is the newest drug on the market. No, it's not a drug. It's a computer program, but anyway. You don't need a good life. You can slot someone else's, live through them, and wreck your brain in the process. Front doors of the royal apartments aren't even locked. As you step inside, you hear a junkie crying for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. It's so funny to see a Red Dwarf reference here. Royal apartments, what a hole. Can't imagine what it's like for Coyote growing up here. A hellhole full of junkies, and it looks like CJ gets the rent money and the drug money. Coyote's here, we have to hurry. She's good, but well, those BTL guys pay to stay well informed. They must have known she was coming. Can you spare some yen? That doesn't make sense. The BTLs are here. I just need something. You're not from around here, are you? I don't want any trouble. Looking for information, I'm going. Bad day to come around here unexpected. Bit of a commotion upstairs. Steve's men are twitchy. Pretty young thing came through earlier, snooping around like you two are. I could tell she wasn't here for BTLs. Don't know how she got upstairs, but there was a lot more gunfire than there usually is at this time of day. It's not good to see her come back down again. No, a couple of Stevie's men came around asking what anyone saw. Kept my mouth shut, I did. Where's Stevie holed up? He's got the whole top floor to himself. Fancies he's the king around here. Sounds like Coyote's run went sideways on her. Hey old man, you know how to get upstairs? You've been right friendly, but I can't get on the wrong side of Stevie J, I'm sure you understand. Bet your creaky old bones snap really easily. Hold on now, that isn't necessary. I can get you into the stairwell, but you better not tell anyone it was me. Well, aren't we brutal? Stop your pleading, your boy has debts and we're collecting. Please, Riker, no, he's my son. Get your ass back in your squat before I break something else. Send him upstairs instead. You want me to give him to Stevie? Maybe after he kills that girl we caught. You pig, give Zipper back now or you'll bleed on me. Zipper's gone. Get yourself a new kid. Oh god, no, please no. BTO junkies twitch in the throes of their sordid dreams. One bored man says rage of mister, another chip if the creds are good. Haven't seen you before, guy. Looking to go somewhere special? A scream echoes through the pipes of the rotten walls. Hard to tell where it came from. What was that sound? He smiles with his mouth, but his eyes say predator. Who knows? Could be anything. Probably someone with the wrong side of a Yakuza execution BTL. We get all kinds. Can hook you up if you're interested. Need to get to the top floor. Nobody goes up there without Stevie J say so. You best stay here and have some fun. Gonna help me get up there or you're gonna get hurt. Living dangerously, moron. Don't you know who Mr. J is? He's the guy who used morons like you for a freaking throw rug. able to rotate the camera, annoyingly. And I can't see him. There he is. Wow, you suck with this bat. Gun. Oh, I missed. I didn't miss that time. Picked up a piece of paper with some numbers on it. That's the lift, I presume. Okay, that's weird. The game just kind of like stopped letting me do inputs and then it started letting me do inputs again. Recording studio. Settings for the recording studio software. Reboot studio software. Hey Riker, what the hell? Who are you? Get out. Can't you see I'm working here? Unlike your friend, I can tell you're not going to be reasonable. Afraid I have to kill you. Oh, nice. Where'd that guy go? Wall is crumbling here. The hole you can see is a rickety stairwell leading up. It seems there can be access through the locked compartment next door. Go upstairs. I'm not leaving till I find out you're army dead. You get it? Nobody around here would be crying over his death. That's true. There's old Zipper. I don't know who you are, but thanks. Got lucky today, kid. If I were you, I'd play it safe from now on. You don't get lucky twice. Oof, don't think I can move. Can you at least tell my dad? It's my home. Get out. Cool it. Saved your son from those thugs across the hall. I don't know how to thank you. Database has a vast array of BTLs, cover from all topics from disturbing and sad to romantic and adventurous. Let's make all the junkies happy. I guess you could send a violent one to make them all go nuts. Let's do it. Stevie J's penthouse apartment might be nice at one point in time, classic even, but now it's filled with neon tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's positively palatable. The only thing marring the penthouse's pseudo-luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter. Someone is being tortured for another's pleasure. You step deeper into the apartment. Huffing and puffing, you reach the top of the stairs. Looks like Stevie J doesn't use them much, if at all. Hey, it's Thistle, the person we just killed. Shove the zebra meat through the bars. The hellhounds devoured the zebra meat in a few massive bites, and they let out a contented growl. Hadouken! A raspy manic voice booms over the penthouse PA system. You think you can come in here and shoot up my place? Do you know who I am? I know who you are. You're the guy I'm gonna kill. Hadouken! Goodbye, mage. Not a lot of strategy when you're a melee character, you just freaking get in there and bash. For some reason he got into melee range with me, which is a supremely bad idea. Man, he has taken the abuse, though. Nice. But no, I can't. And with a bloody gurgle, Stevie J is no more. Late CBJ's passcodes. That's the lift. Here comes the fists of fury. About time you got here, Paco. Who's your friend? Just another professional. Need to ask you some questions. Not now, Coyote. I need to get you back to the Union. Miss Kubota has that med lab in the basement. No. Coyote speaks through gritted teeth. No, I need to finish the other thing I came here for. I need to find something for Miss Della first, a stash of gems. Delilah? I thought you said you'd never do another deal with that man. Look, Paco, I need an excuse to come back here and settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it. Get her back to the Union. I'll find those gems for you, then meet you there. Hey, I got all my health back. Purge the metal what? Purge the methyl-mans. Okay. Some loose neon. It's just old junk. Some loose neon, I should say. Found a money clip full of neon and a med kit. I kind of wasted that med kit in the end. I am doing a bit more damage with my fist though, so it sort of indicates that there is a hidden stat boosting going on. Man, I'm glad I got the zebra meat. You find a small velvet bag filled with precious gems. There's nothing else around. Despite Cody's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the doors of the Seamstresses' Union. Heads raised, and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side, now not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Cody presses a rag up to her clawed-up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Miss Kubota is tending a bar herself when Paolo carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the colour of wet spackle, and there is something new in her eye: fear. The woman is face down hellhounds, but the sight of Miss Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Miss Kubota, I had a run that went bad. So, Car, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Is this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You've caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and distracted me from my business. Yes, Miss Kubota. My apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. Tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Miss Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we'll discuss the concept of Giri, the debt of honor. Now go. Bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domo arigato, Edmon. That girl is precious to me. Not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. We both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Take it as a show of respect. It's like my kind of place. It is. You will find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyber dock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. Cyber dock. Normally, I require a percentage of the runner's income for use of this facility, but as I said, you are family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play Gaffic on the piano. As you slowly pick the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder. Immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union safe house. The entrepreneurial Miss Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end surgical talismans, high-end magical talismans, and a fully stocked cyberdock. Stash. Make it quick, I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out there. Looks like you could use a hand. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit in the waiting area. Watch some Trivid or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Mrs. Kubota never said what kind of cyber arm she'd pay for. Want something badass? Got one with the laser inside? You'll take what I give you, lady. Now let's have a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. Earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End story. Whatever you say, kid. Once we've moved, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. Now that the adrenaline is worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. As the miracle of modern science combined with Dr. Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Thanks. Mrs. Kubota will have me working off for the rest of my life. You look like you got something on your mind. What kind of questions? Sam Watts? What about him? Sam's dead. Holy dreck, Sam. Can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? You said Sam night he died. What can you tell me about it? It's a pretty average night. Regular crowd. As I remember, Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Yeah, you know him? Met him. He's a charmer too. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few while Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing them back good. Eventually got loud. The way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking with who knows what, and Miss Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Chloe wasn't around, I can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honours. Jake dragged him out the back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. Said he got loud, do you remember what you were saying? Standard Sam Drek, grew up rich and didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother, it's pretty pathetic stuff. Where does Sam live? On the streets mostly, occasionally convinced someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so we could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. It's just the drinking, it would have been bad, but Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything, booze, chips, drugs, he loved nitro, or whatever he could get his hands on. Wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more of the stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick, dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could look at him and just see he was a walking corpse. Had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while. One day he came back all better. Looked good, even. Hard to imagine. Said his mum helped him out. Never said how, though. Did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. Not when he was sober, he was chill and funny. I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. Enemies? Hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none I'm aware of. Now I need you to do something for me. I need to talk to Mr. Della for me about the Royal Run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe we can take another run when I recover. I did get the gems though. Picture was a blonde boy and girl, both age 14, sitting on the dock at the edge of the lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tight around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss in his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Sam and Jessica. Lake Samarish State Park, summer 2040. In Shadowrun circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sore bones with a needle and thread. In case the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. Safe House boasts a fully equipped medical suite, complete with shamistic fetishes. This is sixth world medicine of the highest caliber. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for the sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. Spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her chats. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you're instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thanks for that. Thank you. It's a shame she wouldn't let me repair her face, though. You can tell you're surprised to find a full-service med bay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar, after all. For For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there's no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as a dock wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? What's that on your shoulder? Little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. There's the old essence costs. Alright, let's leave those for now. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young troll. Welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon Half-Dream. To ease your way through the Sixth World, I offer you the best magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. That's fine. Change your clothes, change your life. So he says. I already have the best clothes possible. Theodore Buster Guberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable but not so obvious as to ruin the entire line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers. Calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course price. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also have a sergeant, sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. Who can help you? Things go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider me your own personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UCAS military spec or your money back. In addition, I handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades if you so desire. If that was enough, I teach safety instructional course every weekend. This week we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. So what can I get you? For a melee character, nothing. Still jump. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in chaotic patchwork of quilt, circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things you can't identify. In the eye of this techno-bit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. Look, don't let the size of the shop fool you. You can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, I can get it made for you. Any questions? I can answer any gear you need. All cyberware stuff. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. While in the same overalls you saw him upstairs, down here leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. Get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and invincible as most infamous deckers today. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger I had a rep for getting in and out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half of the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's sort of part of me. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade. He's been smart enough not to tell me, so he's sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best let the subject drop. Decking is the skill often used just on terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, etc., but occasionally a run will have the option or requirement to go into local Matrix land of the facility you're infiltrating in order to gain access to valuable information or control more important things in the real world. Cyberware causes essence loss. This affects the magic rating of your character. The magic is equal to essence rounded down. Magic is very important for spellcasters. The base number of spell slots available to casters is equal to half of their magic rounded down. Therefore, losing essence can cause spell slots to be permanently lost. In addition, each point of magic lost increases all spell cooldowns by +1. Casting the spell again while it is cooling causes drain damage to the caster. You cannot have less than 1 essence. Alright. I'd rather have 2 armor than 8 health and 1 quickness. Still not found a good melee weapon. Mr. Delilah. That's actually Delilah, isn't it? Or Delilah? I don't know. Looks small and tough with an untraceable shotty on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. Might be an ex-runner or one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. We have business to discuss. What business? I got no business with you. With Coyote, we're indisposed at the moment. At the mention of Coyote, he gives us full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote's late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? Downstairs, trying on a new arm. Your run went south for her. No kidding? Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So who are you two? Guys who've got your goods, what difference does it make? Make no difference to me. Where's the stones? Give him all the stones. Hold back the best stone and give him the rest. Hold back the pebble with the runes on it and give him the rest. Let's go with this one. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope in his eye, moving quickly through what appear to be most of the valuable stones. He stops when he can't find what he's looking for. He glares at you furious and throws the rest of the gems in your face. It's not here. He exhales slowly and wags his head as he speaks. Let me explain the way the world works to you. I hire someone to do a job, they do it. They get paid and we part happy. Now, you have something I paid Cody to get from me, that makes it mine, so give me the pebble and we won't make any more work for Johnny Clean. Double the fee and the pebble is yours. Double what I currently owe you? Done. Now hand it over. Coyote may not have told you, but the penalty for being late with the delivery was no payment. I'm feeling monogamous tonight, so you guys can keep the gems I threw in your damn face. Listen, you look like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day. You might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up. Looks like you impressed him. I know a fence for those gems. Van Grass, follow me. Van Grass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display and motioning to a runner standing nearby, all at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. Van Grass, make it quick. Biz is good. Talk to me. I have some pretty things to sell. You want to see them? Have a fondness for pretty things? Let me see. You hear the servos in Van Grass's cyber eye whir as magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this Drek? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for them. Look into my eyes, Van Grass. He's puzzled. He looks. You look back. The I can make you feel a special kind of pain look. You see it register. Okay, I'm looking. Good. Make me a better offer. 1,800 and it's done. You got a deal. Look into my eyes. I am making the deal now. Okay, what is left to do here? Return to Coyote, I guess. I'm gonna presume that you can't take cyberware out, but you can upgrade it. Alright, I'm now like a powerhouse of hit points. I found something in the bunk Sam was using. Yeah, great, what was it? You mentioned you had a sister? Yeah, he did. He mentioned her once or twice. Didn't sound like he got along that well. He was rambling about her the last time I saw him. By this point, he was completely gone. I couldn't follow what he was saying, but he sounded miserable. On your screen shows John Dresden in the corner from Organ Grinders. He didn't look happy. Dresden, you don't look so good. Never mind that, I'm fine. Listen, I'm at the NTSB investigation facility down at the docks with the corpse of what looks like another Ripper victim. If you want to check this out, I'd get here fast before Bukluske does. Another Ripper murder? Where? The docks. I gotta go. Okay, listen, I want to help. You drove me out of the Royale before. Something bad happened, worse than getting my arm torn off, and Sam was my friend. Head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Okay, I'm going to say that's it for now. It's perfect time to stop. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.